Here for a WOD demo for workout number 2 for the end of summer throwdown. Alicia and Sarah are going to be our female-female pair, and we have Kyle and Johnny over here to be our male-male pair. Now for this workout, the way it's going to work, there will be 2 judges, and they will each choose a pair, and the pairs must be male-male, female-female. But you can choose at which pair completes which workout. One option is over here, which will be Karen, 150 wall balls for time. And then over here, we'll have our barbells, which will be set to 155 for the men, 105 for the ladies, which will be DT, which is 5 rounds of 12 deadlifts, 9 hang cleans, 6 shoulder to overhead. So for this particular example, our female-female pair is going to take Karen, our male-male pair is going to take DT. They are working simultaneously. So at 3, 2, 1, go. Both pairs start working on the workout. The boys are over here working on DT, and you can see the ladies are over here working on Karen. For these workouts, you can divide up the reps however you choose. So the girls will complete 150 wall ball reps. The guys are over here doing 5 rounds of DT, again breaking up those reps however they choose. Okay, we're gonna assume that the boys finish DT before the girls have finished their Karen, so they're over here still working. As soon as the guys finish, or whichever pair finishes, can immediately start doing thrusters. The guys must stay on the guys bar, the ladies must stay on the ladies bar. So the guys will count their thrusters here. The girls are now finished with Karen. They can immediately start into those thrusters. They do not have to wait for the guys. It is not one person working at a time. The girls are working simultaneously along the men. They will keep rotating back and forth, the boys between each other, the girls between each other, until that final time cap is reached. Okay, we have Johnny here demonstrating for workout number 2, the Karen portion, or otherwise known as 150 wall balls for time. So Johnny's gonna go ahead and pick up his ball. We're gonna see him clearly get below parallel and then hit that designated target, which is gonna be hitting the green line for the men, and then the blue line will be for the ladies. It does not need to go above the line, it just has to touch. Okay, so we have Johnny gonna show us a couple of no reps here. First thing's gonna be not below parallel, so that's a no rep there. Okay, next thing he's gonna show us is not hitting the wall. Okay, so even though it gets high enough, it didn't actually hit the wall. And then the next thing is gonna be hitting below the line. Okay, so he didn't quite hit that green line there, and therefore it is a no rep. Will be required. For the deadlift, it must start on the floor. Johnny's gonna pick it up, reach full extension with hips locked out and knees locked out, shoulders behind the bar. Good, show us another one. Good. This time, go ahead and show us one where your knees are not locked out. Okay, good, or hips are not locked out there. Show us a deadlift no rep would be where you are bending your arms on the descent to get a clear advantage with a bounce. That's gonna be not allowed. Good, thanks Johnny. Okay, talking about the movement standard, workout number 2 on the DT portion. Johnny's gonna demonstrate some hang cleans here. His first one is gonna be from our power position, or otherwise known as the high hang. Good. Another option would be to take it from the low hang just above those knees. Good. Okay. And if the weight is light enough, I'm sure most of you will be power cleaning, but if you need to move into that squat clean, that will be acceptable as well. Show us a couple hang squat cleans. Good. And because it's not required, it will not be necessary to get below parallel on that. Okay, good. Okay, so for this, you can see he didn't fully stand up before lowering the bar. Okay, and the next one he's going to show us he's not going to get his elbows through. Okay, and if it's light, it's really common or really easy to do, so really make sure that you are pulling those elbows all the way through. Okay, as you're taking that first rep off of the floor, we must see a clear distinction going to the hang, so you cannot stand up and go right into that next one. It must be from the hang position. So Johnny, can you just stand it up clearly and then do it from the hang? So we must see that clear distinction of where you deadlift it first and then take it to the hang. Okay, this is our shoulder to overhead demonstration that we use in both workout number 2 in the DT portion and workout number 3 in our chipper. So Johnny's gonna go ahead and clean it up into position up to his shoulders, however which way he can. Okay, he's gonna start with a shoulder press. Good, you can see that the bar arms are locked out and the bar is over the midsection of his body there. Go ahead and lower down. Go ahead and show him a push press where we're adding a dip. Good, same finishing position, great. Go ahead and move into that push jerk. Okay, and that one you can see he drove himself underneath the bar but then reached full extension to finish the lift. And then a split jerk. This is gonna bring his feet back together, again, reaching that full finishing position before lowering that barbell down. Go ahead and lower. Okay, next we're gonna move into a couple of no reps. Biggest thing we're gonna look for on this is the bar being out in front of the midsection of our body. Okay, so that's gonna be a no rep there. Show us one where they don't lock your elbows. Okay, that's a no rep because you didn't reach full extension. And then show us one where you do a push jerk, but you don't stand up before lowering the bar back down. No rep. That's a really common one there, so make sure that you are reaching that extension or you will get knocked by your judges. And then one more time with a split jerk, not bringing those feet back together before lowering the bar. Good, another example of a no rep there. Okay, you can see the team here working through their thrusters, but basically what we're looking for is that they are getting below parallel and then full extension at the top with that barbell over the midsection of your body. You are allowed to squat clean your first rep. You also may choose to power clean it and then go into it from that power clean position.